Thank you, Chairman Latta and Ranking Member Castro, for holding this important hearing, and to our panel for testifying. The legislation that is under review today represents a strong slate of common sense improvements to federal regulations in the energy sector. Because of the wealth of natural resources in the U.S., we are well positioned not just to deliver reliable and affordable power to the American people, but to the world. After years of predictable energy demand, technological advances in manufacturing and an increase of use of AI are leading to a surge in the need for electric power. By the end of the decade, the data centers necessary for this AI could consume almost 10% of all electricity in the U.S. In Pennsylvania, we have the necessary natural gas reserves to meet this increased demand. We also have the resources available to beat China in the AI race, to provide abundant power, both for the consumers and for the industry that continues to expand. And this will unleash incredible economic growth. However, in order to recognize and realize this opportunity, we need to ensure that federal regulation doesn't stand in the way of efficient construction of the infrastructure and the new generation that is needed to meet this demand. Two pieces of legislation under consideration today, the Unlocking Domestic LNG Potential Act and the Improving Interagency Coordination for Review of Natural Gas Pipelines Act, would help to streamline the regulatory process for project sponsors seeking to build the natural gas infrastructure. Mr. Turpin, under both pieces of legislation, FERC's role as the lead reviewing and permitting agency is strengthened. Can you discuss some of the processes that FERC has implemented within its current statutory authority to approve this infrastructure in a timely manner?
Thank you for the question, Congressman. Since the Congress changed the Natural Gas Act in 2005 through the Energy Policy Act, the Commission's been the lead agency for the NEPA review and for coordinating federal authorizations. One of the things we've learned in that period is that the single best thing, the two best things you can have are that early outreach and engagement to all of the permitting entities that are going to be involved, as well as a committed project sponsor who's trying to get all the information needed before those agencies.
Would you agree, Mr. Turpin, that making it explicit in the statute that FERC assumes the lead role in authorizing these infrastructure projects both improves certainty for the project sponsors that you just mentioned, as well as proactively avoids delays that might arise due to process discrepancies between different agencies?
Yes, that's been my experience over the last 15 years.
I think that you recognize that ample energy resources are the key to the future of success, both economically and for a stable energy market. We have an advantage over our global competitors. This legislation that we are considering today will allow us to leverage this advantage to the benefit of my constituents, and even more than that, for all Americans. And I look forward to advancing these important bills through this committee. I thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.